Thank you for having me, Premier Kandi.
All right, then, let's go straight into it. Well, it's sad to read about, recent security reports, especially the killings in Borno State and some northwestern states. These incidents are a constant reminder of the urgency in tackling all threats to lives and property. But Kaduna State is a typical example. You're a strong advocate of the non-kinetic measure in tackling these insecurity issues. Even yesterday at a book launch of Sheikh Gumi, you said bullets alone will not solve the problem. You said poverty, unemployment, and the neglect of rural communities are at the heart of banditry. How has this model worked in Kaduna State?
Thank you very much for having me again. The issue of insecurity, like I said earlier, is something that we have to sit down and look at the symptoms as well as the drivers of insecurity. And of course, when we came in as a government, the first thing we look at is to look at the situation holistically. And of course, we look at the situation, we realize that the insecurity in Kaduna is completely different with the one in particular in the northeast. Because the issue of insecurity in the northwest is largely the issue of economy. And of course, the first thing we did is look at the situation holistically. And that was the reason why we believe that that problem can only be addressed through both kinetic and non-kinetic approach. So we look at the issue, we first try to engage the community leaders, the religious leaders, as well as the security agencies, so that we can sit down together and look at the issue holistically. And of course, we've set up a team, and the issue of insecurity in Beningwari today, I can say that we have addressed the issue simply because it was not a government that drive the process. It was largely a community-based initiative. And of course, I'm happy because the community gave us all the cooperation, particularly the traditional leaders as well as the religious leaders. They came with the position, and what we did at the beginning is to tell them what are actually the causes of this problem. And I'm happy today, as I'm talking to you, the issue of insecurity in Beningwari, not only Beningwari, but the issue of insecurity in Giwa, Kachia, Zangwan Katab, Kauru, as well as Igabi local government largely has been addressed. People have gone back to the farm. Not only that, the schools that were closed, numbering about 162 schools, have been reopened today in Kaduna State. Our primary healthcare centers, numbering about 222 that were closed before we came in, have all been reopened. And people have gone back to their normal activities. Indeed. So these are, for me, very, very important. All right. And these are, for me, a sign of success.
Indeed. Well, you